strikes first. They leave with 7:02 to go in our first quarter.
Adena in a full court man-to-man press.
As Donnelly comes back to help out on the defense, gets it back over there to Miller. We'll have a 10-second count and another turnover against Fairfield to start things here.
Fairfield's second turnover, 1 for Adena.
As Adena with the basketball off the left side there, it's Sowers. Sowers picks up her dribble and then a travel as she turns it over, and not a pretty start to our ball game. Back-to-back turnovers here.
Yes. Don't like to see him start like that.
As Fairfield again with it in the backcourt, they have the ball knocked away, and again that pressure defense by the Lady Warriors pays off as they're unable to get it across the timeline.
Fairfield still in there man-to-man.
As back out top, it'll come down to Adder, and then finally off the left side, a little turnaround off the left, low block shot up by Garrison. Nope, rebound back down Miller. We'll go back the other way again. Score 2-0, 6:26 to go first quarter here on our sectional tournament basketball here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. As the ball's knocked away, Donnelly gets it back, a little runner up off the glass. Nope, and rebound. Back we go the other way again. Halcomb. She'll throw it down ahead to Adder. Adder tries to throw it back out to me. Well, almost to me. Sowers ends up with it. And back over left side again to Adder. Adder for a three-shot off the left side. Nope, rebound saved, though. She's out of bounds. Good hustle there for Williams, but she had her foot out of bounds, so it'll be a Fairfield basketball again.
3 turnovers each way.
After the game, we'll all sit down with the winning coach for the Coach's Comments Show, brought to you by ACRMC Family Medicine. As in the backcourt, another turnover as Garrison has it. Back out for a three-shot. It's up. It's good. Sydney Adder buries a three. They just let her stand and shoot as they got him a little bit off kilter on their defense. 5-0 as a breakaway now right side. Clark, she puts it up and in. She'll answer, making it 5-2 now. Fairfield with their first basket.
Kelsey Clark, strong taking it onto the basket. She got by her defender.
And going the other way, they tried to hit Adder with the pass down off the left side in transition, and they lose the ball away, and another turnover.
Yep. 8 turnovers so far, and we're only at 5:20 mark.
Oh, this is not going to be fun. Off the left side, it'll be long is what it'll be. Hale. And you'd think, oh, it doesn't make that much difference. It does. As Donnelly to Miller off the left side for a three. Nope. Back off the rim now down to Hale. Hale back out. And that was Quickle, by the way, on the shot, not Miller. As a shot and a turnover again. Garrison tries to go right side. Nice job on the part of Williams. She got organized. She puts it up and in, make it 7-2. Adena.
Williams with her 4th point of the game.
Quickle comes back to help out. Gets it over to Donnelly, and they break the press again. Donnelly again picks up the dribble. You don't want to do that. In trouble. Tries to go to Quickle. A 5-second count. Turnover again against Fairfield. At halftime, our producer, Sarah Rigdon, will bring you the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update to catch you up on scores and today's biggest headlines. 4:35 to go first quarter. Garrison has it out off the wing. Goes right side off the elbow, then over there to Sowers. Sowers in the paint, kicks it far left side. Here's another three-shot. This one, though, by Halcomb. And the ball will be what? There'll be a foul on the floor against the Lady Warriors.
Foul's going to be on. Emma Garrison in for Adena. Number 10, J.C. Smith, making her first appearance.
Also in Corinne Day. Corinne, a 6-foot freshman. And bounce pass. Fairfield loses it away. And J.C. Smith is a 5'4" sophomore. As we're going to have the referees didn't agree on whose ball that is. And they're going to say it'll be as Adena will put it in play. Bounce pass, in it comes off a turnover again by Fairfield. Garrison backs into the defense, in trouble, and it'll be kicked by Fairfield. So that'll disrupt the play, but they'll still get to keep the ball.
That foul on Adena was their first team foul in this first quarter.
Bounce pass into the right side. Garrison, and back out top. Adder for another 3 attempt. Nope, that one's no good. 4:03 to go in our first quarter. The score is 7-2. It will be Fairfield again putting in play against full court pressure, and they are pressuring the inbounds pass as Clark comes back to help out. Dribbles ahead, spins off the left side, and they'll say it was touched by Adena's out of bounds again, Phil.
Yep, nobody can hand on to it. Doesn't look like they're looking the ball into their hands, neither team.
3:58 to go first quarter. Big skip pass over to Clark. Clark inside, puts it up and in. Kelsey Clark makes it 7-4. Fairfield back within 3.
Clark with all the points for Fairfield. That makes her with 4, obviously.
Williams dribbles off the right side, takes it the elbow, kicks it back over there to Adder. Adder back to Garrison. Screen set by Day, and we'll get a carry of the bat. Nope, they're going to say it was a foul, against Fairfield.
Got a blocking foul on Kelsey Clark, her first, team's first for Fairfield.
Snappy Tomato Pizza and Seaman in West Union proudly serve your families and are proud to sponsor this broadcast. Snappy's, so much taste in a snap. Right side, Garrison gets it. Little stutter step. Might have got by with a little shuffle of the feet, but she drives in the paint and scores. 9-4 the score now. Adena.
Garrison with her first basket. 3 different players have scored for Adena.
Hale has it in the backcourt. Timeout on the floor of Fairfield. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
You didn't miss anything. There was a timeout call there by Fairfield. The score is 9-4. But again, Phil, they turn it over in transition.
Yes, Clark bounced the ball off her knee as she was trying to make her move down underneath on the left side.
Is dribbling off the right side is Garrison. Garrison stops, pops, it's up, it's good.
Nice little shoulder fake by Garrison to get rid of the defender and shoot about a 10-footer there.
Make it 11-4 now as bounce pass back behind the defense. It'll go there to Miller. Miller swings it left side to Donnelly. Donnelly, the leading scorer on this ball club, averages 15 points per game. To Quickle. Now to Donnelly. The ball a little hot and out of bounds it goes. Not a whole lot you can do when the basketball is bounce passed at your feet.
Right.
It does create problems, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's one thing we tell those 5th grade girls and people. Can't throw it at their feet.
As Donnelly, it's takeaway. Williams ahead, left side. There to Adder.
Coming in for Fairfield, number 20. That will be Vivian Henninger. She's a freshman, 5'8", averaging 1.3 points per game.
And I'll tell you what, Fairfield's defense has been pretty effective. They're just struggling on the other side against Adena's defense as almost a takeaway. And we'll get a foul called against Adena. And join us as we celebrate our local FFA chapters, producers, and more during National FFA Week. Listen in at 10 a.m. each day from February 19th through the 24th as we host our local FFA kids and their advisors to discuss their chapter and all the things they've been doing. As we go the other way, shot up off the left side now by Henninger. Nope. And now out ahead, far left side, and Adena throws it away again.
Last foul was by Sydney Adder, the second team foul for Adena. They now have 6 turnovers. Fairfield with 7.
Time for that scoreboard update, brought to you by the tax professionals at H&R Block in West Union. And the score is 11-4. Adena leading Fairfield as Donnelly a turnaround just inside the foul line, up and in, make it 11-6. They're back within 5.
First points for Faith Donnelly. You heard Dom say she averages 15, leading all scores for Fairfield.
Steal the basketball. Donnelly on a breakaway over the top of Garrison. She scores, make it 11-8. Fairfield back within 3.
Little token pressure in the backcourt by Riley Quickle.
You know, I've always heard that if you want to beat a team that presses, press them right back. And that's a little bit of what's going on here. Off the right side. It'll go over there to Smith. I think that's the first touch she's had. And a shot up off the left side by Williams. Nope. Rebound back down. It ends up to Adena. Garrison for a 3 shot. It's up and good. Wow, she's quite impressive.
Garrison now with 7 for the Warriors.
14-8 the score. 6-point difference. Bounce pass right side. Over there now to Clark. Clark takes it in for a runner. A little short. Nope. And a foul off the rebound against Fairfield. 57.9 seconds to go in our first quarter. It is the score 14-8. Adena leads Fairfield.
In for Fairfield, 33, Mary Jackson, a 5'10 freshman. That is Clark's second foul for Fairfield, by the way, and we're still in the first quarter.
Caroline Corcoran into the ball game now. We'll get the ball over there to Smith. She'll work the point. Bounce pass back to Corcoran. Corcoran dribbles off the wing. They'll go there to Garrison. Garrison looking inside, and again they throw the ball away, and another turnover. And it'll go back the way of Fairfield. Donnelly asks for help and gets it in the backcourt. Quickle. And we'll get a foul again, this time against Adena.
Foul's going to be on J.C. Smith, her first, team third for Adena. Still 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
Fairfield will put the ball in play again, having collected a foul there. 40.7 seconds to go first quarter as she bounced it off the back of the opposing player, J.C. Smith, and gets it back. We saw Branson Copas do that the other night at North Adams and scored. They'll go right side there to Jackson. Jackson goes to Quickle. Quickle back to Jackson, and she'll go up, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Caroline Corcoran, her first, team fourth for the Lady Warriors. At the line is Mary Jackson. She's 50% on the year.
She's a 5'10 freshman for the Fairfield Lady Lions, and her first foul shot. Okay, now, Phil, you got the numbers over there, 50%. She missed the first one. What happens now?
If you go by
No. You're the one said 50%. I think she needs to make it.
Every time we say that, though, they miss.
There you go. Sowers on the rebound. Back to Garrison again. 16 seconds to go first quarter. The score 14-8. It is Adena leading to Smith. Smith off the left side again to Sowers, almost taken away. And now to Garrison. Garrison at the elbow, backs into the defense. Little shot up. Nope. We'll end the quarter. The score 14-8. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
so I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me?
Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
We come back again, ladies and gentlemen, as I apologize again. We're having some technical difficulties. You didn't really miss anything. We're the same score as we left you. You only missed 30 seconds of actual play as they go inside to Jackson. Fairfield did. But again, Phil, they turn it over.
Yep.
Smith ahead, right side to Corcoran. And I'm blocked by an official, but it comes out left side. Three-shot from the corner up and in. Mary Halcomb makes the score 17-8 now, as it is Adena leading Fairfield.
3 threes for Adena.
As Jackson goes to the Donnelly in the corner. Bounce pass back out to Quickle for a three. Looks good. No, that looked like that'd go down. It did not. Smith on the rebound. Smith dribbling in the midcourt. Feeds it left side to Williams. We'll have a whistle and a foul against Fairfield.
Foul's going to be on Faith Donnelly. Her first, team's first in this second quarter. First time for Adena to go to the line tonight. Kiera Williams.
6:55 to go in the second quarter. 17-8 the score. And she misses the first foul shot.
And for Fairfield, number 2, Isabel Hale, a 5'1" freshman, replacing Mary Jackson, a 5'10" freshman. Also back in for Adena is 25. That is Sydney Adder.
And Fairfield's score goes, Fairfield's size goes really small. This is a very small lineup. Obviously, their defense is working, so that's what they're trying to do. But off of a rebound, up and in, Mary Halcomb puts it back and make it 19-8 now. As it's, again, it's Adena leading. We go the other way, and we'll have another turnover as Fairfield trouble taking care of the basketball. Coming up the half, it's the Barry Chevrolet halftime report. Stay tuned as we give you the keys to the second half of the game. 6:38 to go in our first half, as we're going to get a foul again against Fairfield.
Foul's going to be on 10, Riley Quickle. That will be her first, team second here in this second quarter.
Adena will put the ball in play, and it comes out there to Williams. Williams, couple crossovers. Right, then left, then finds the cutting Sowers inside, and a foul against Fairfield. She'll go to the foul line and shoot 2. This coverage sponsored by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today.
Foul's going to be on Vivian Henninger, her first team third foul already. We still got 6:20 to go in this second quarter.
Sowers at the foul line, and she hits the first one.
First made foul shot by either team.
20-8 the score now.
Back in for Fairfield, Kelsey Clark, replacing Henninger.
Cameron Sowers, a 5'4" junior at the foul line. Next game up, hang in there, it's White Oak taking on Paint Valley. Division 4 sectional tournament action here from Hillsborough High School. Second foul shot, she misses it. Kelsey Clark down the floor with the basketball at the elbow, kicks it back out. Quickle for a three. Up off the glass and in, and the bank is open.
Yes, it is.
20-11 off the right side. Back over there to Corcoran. Check that, excuse me. That was Halcomb. And we got a travel called against Adena and another turnover. The Fairfield fans liked that, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Both teams got 3 again. They had 8 and 7 respectively in that first quarter.
Before the game, we saw the Fairfield #1 fan, Nancy Walker, over saying hello to us. And, of course, a lot of the Fairfield faithful here, including a fair amount of the student section. 5:48 to go in our first half. 9-point ball game. Fairfield's not out of it, but they cannot afford against a team like this to dig a hole much deeper. Quickle has trouble hanging on the ball, but gets it back and puts it up and in. Good job on the part of Quickle.
Way to stay with it with the girls on the floor.
20-13 now. It's back to a 7-point game. Out top, Williams has it. She'll go right side, back in off the right elbow to Corcoran. Back out again, it comes to Williams. Williams in trouble, dribbles around, almost loses it. Then it has it taken away. Good defense there by Quickle and Donley. Donley out ahead to Clark. Can she track it down? She can't.
Coming in for Adena is 30. Emma Garrison, also 15. Corrine Day coming back in.
Garrison at 5'7" senior has been quite a force against Fairfield so far tonight.
One good thing, I don't think Adena personally is as big as I've seen them in the past in different sports. Usually they're all 6'2" or 3", it seems like.
They seem to be, don't they? They used to be what a powerhouse in volleyball. They're still pretty good. Garrison up off the wing for a 3-shot, up off the rim. Nope, rebound fought for. Clark has it. And it'll be bounced off of the foot of Halcomb, so Fairfield gets it. It's time for that scoreboard update, brought to you by H&R Block and West Union, your tax and financial partner. The score is 20-13. It's Adena leading Fairfield, and Donley off of a nice little pass by Quickle. The shot no good. Donley gets it back, in trouble, and it's taken away on a turnover. What a nice play to not come away with points. Garrison out top, struggles off the screen. And now off the left side, shot up and in. Sydney Adder makes it 22-13 off of a nice pass by Garrison. Driving in right side, Clark, she puts it up. No, misses now the rebound. Adder, we go back the other way. And in this kind of game, Fairfield has to take advantage of every opportunity, and they're failing to do that right now. As a rebound down, Quickle has it, but it'll come back out. They'll go to the hands of Adder. Then far left side, back over to Williams, back again. This time for a 3-shot, rims out. That was Halcomb. Rebound back down finally to Miller. Miller has numbers, might have gotten by with a little bit of a carry there. Donley goes to Quickle. Quickle loses the ball away. Back we go the other way, another turnover. Adder. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go first half. Dribbling into the paint is Williams. And she got a travel call, a little bit turnover. It'll go back to Fairfield.
6 turnovers for Fairfield, 5 for Adena.
Let's give a shout out to Will & Son Trucking. They bring you our post-game report. Stay tuned for stats, coaches, comments, and more. As in the backcourt, Fairfield in trouble. Miller gets it ahead to Quickle off the left side. Now to Donley, almost taken away there by Adder. Donley a step through at the elbow, up and in.
Faith Donley with her 6-point, first one in this second quarter.
22-15. Again, they've cut it back to 7. They just keep chipping away, and that's what you have to do. As a shot straight away out top. That was Garrison. No, excuse me, that was Halcomb. Shot no good. Clark on the rebound. Still time. It seems like they're out of time, and they're playing like they are, but there's still a half a basketball to play. 2:52 to go in the second quarter. Miller picked it up and goes to Clark. Clark backs in the defense, back out to Hale. Hale, right side there to Miller. Miller looking, goes to Quickle again as they're operating way outside. Clark will take it in, a little hook pass back to Miller, out of bounds off Adena, so Fairfield will keep it. Join Ben Higgins game days at 4:45 and just before tip-off as we'll take a break right now. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and
oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
It's time we're back. The score 22-15. Fairfield within 7 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in our first half of play. Up next, it's White Oak taking on Paint Valley, the Lady Bearcats. Make sure you tune into our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. Now, if you're watching us on Good Guys Radio TV, which you can do tonight. And by the way, we are not available on Facebook or YouTube tonight, so you will need to go to goodguysradiotv.com. You can watch this entire broadcast. You can also turn around and watch it. Oh, nice turnaround by Clark. Up and in. 22-17 now, back within 5.
Kelsey Clark with her 6th point of the game, averages 12, a little over 12 on the season.
Williams dishes it there to Garrison. Adena's got Fairfield outsized on every man, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them right now. Williams dribbling into the right side now. Shot up off the left side there by Adder. Nope. Rebound out. Williams will come. Smith has it, excuse me. Back it goes now. Turnaround jumper for a 3. This time it's Day. Nope. Rebound back down. Here we go. Miller with the ball. Donnelly into the defense. Step through. Can't get the shot. Stand. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. What a nice play by Faith Donnelly. She stepped through and was challenged. Really did not get a good shot off, but Phil, she came down with that, put it right back up. No chance of making it, but she got fouled.
All right, that's what you got to do. Get to the line somehow.
And Donnelly's doing that. Her team down by 5 now, 22-17. She hits the first one.
In for Adena, number 11 will be Cameron Sowers. Also in for Fairfield, number 20. Vivian Henninger again replacing Kelsey Clark.
Up next, by the way, it's the Barry Chevrolet halftime report, of course, with our Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update as well. Both foul shots are good. Make it 22-19, and Fairfield back within 3.
That last foul on Sydney Adder was her 2nd, so that Adena has 2 girls with 2 fouls on them.
Smith swings it down in underneath the Williams. Williams shot up and in. Boy, she got that way up off the glass, and I don't know how that stayed in.
I don't either, because she was way off balance.
5-point difference again, 24-19. Donnelly with a shot, up and in. 24-21. We're back to a 3-point.
Got a shooter's bounce on that one there for it to come right straight back down through the basket.
That was for the shooter's bounce. Payback for the shooter's bounce Adena had.
Yep.
Yeah, dribbling around out there, Sowers. Bounce pass left side, Smith. Smith, double dribble. Yeah. She didn't understand what she did, but that was absolutely what that was. Once again, goodguysradiotv.com. You can watch this game and listen to our sister station, 99.5 The Edge, and you can enjoy 2 basketball games at one time, as it's Peebles versus Rock Hill from Portsmouth High School, followed by Portsmouth West versus Eastern from Piketon High School. As a big shot off the right side for 3. Oh, I thought that was going to go down. Quickle misses it, though.
It was about halfway down.
And a nice defense again by Fairfield. The ball out of bounds as Hale tipped it out. 24 seconds to go. Adena will have the ball under their own basket. Be nice to not let them score again here before the half. Williams looking. Big skip pass out. It's knocked away by Donnelly. Can she chase it down? She does, but she saves it back. That's all right. Took some time off the clock. Out ahead to go to Williams. And in underneath the ball's loose. And who comes up with it? Henninger. Out ahead will go. Loose on the floor. And we're going to have a tie-up. And it'll go the way of Adena. But what defense is being played by Fairfield? You won't see a girls basketball team work any harder than the Fairfield Lady Lions are right now.
No, and that's what good teams do, exactly what they're doing.
They're outsized, and they don't care. They're just leaving it on the floor. As Garrison dribbles ahead, down to 2 seconds. Now a shot partially blocked by Donnelly. That'll end the half. It's a three-point half. Fairfield trailing 24-21, but that's actually a good position for Fairfield Lady Lions. Up next, it's the Berries Chevrolet halftime report here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the three, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking on a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shaq Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
RoofX is a family-owned and operated business that brings decades of industry experience, family values, and a customer-first approach to everything they do. When you work with RoofX, you're not just a customer, you're part of the family. RoofX offers roof repairs, maintenance and replacement, seamless gutters, storm damage restoration, and more. Contact RoofX, your local roofing experts, at 937-509-8085 or visit roofxusa.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we apologize. We continue to have some technical difficulties here from Hillsboro High School. But you know what? We timed it just right. We're back on, and we're about to start second half. In this half, Fairfield will work to our left, Adena to our right. It's a three-point ball game. Fairfield really playing a nice half as a basketball, and they'll take it down underneath. And Phil, they're going to start off where they kind of started the first half with a turnover.
Yep. Unfortunately, both teams 15 apiece first half. And
probably a much cleaner ball game, though, goes the way of Adena. So not necessarily a bad game because Fairfield is scrambling on defense. They may have gotten by with a little bit of a push off there. Adena did. Shot up, no good. Rebound back out. Adder has it. She'll dribble around, taking the paint, and it's knocked away, but there'll be a foul called against Fairfield.
That's an expensive foul. That is on 21, Kelsey Clark, and that's going to be her third foul for Fairfield.
Thanks to our sponsor, Adams County Medical Foundation, who asks all parents and grandparents to talk to their teens about the dangers of vaping. Download the Talk They Hear You app for more information.
Had a kick ball right there on the inbounds pass.
Williams puts it in play as from the corner, shot no good. Rebound backside Quickle. That was Garrison on a three shot from the corner, by the way. From behind, Miller has it. Ball almost lost away. Clark, good recovery, good hustle again. Fairfield, three-shot Clark, let's go. No. And out of bounds it'll go. It'll be Adena basketball. Again, 24-21 the score. Fairfield within 3. This broadcast is brought to you in part by First State Bank, with locations throughout Ohio and Kentucky, with new locations opening soon in Maysville and Portsmouth. Dribbling the ball up the floor is Williams. Bounce pass left side over there to Halcomb. Halcomb working against Miller. Back out there again to Williams, and left side Adder. It's taken away by Donnelly. She's got a breakaway, driving in with a layup. It's up and in. 1 point ball game, make it 24-21. It is. The Fairfield Lady Lions within 1 now, make it 24-23. I misspoke there.
That made Faith Donnelly with 12.
Dribbling around out top off the left side, Sowers. And Garrison for another shot off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds it goes. Fairfield gets it back. And the Fairfield student section on their feet, they're enjoying this.
Full court tight man-to-man defense now by Adena.
There's Donnelly in the backcourt. And it'll come to Miller. Miller, as we'll get a foul, as she was absolutely shoved out of bounds. Now that was a foul.
Yeah, that was a bulldoze there.
I mean, we talk about getting your money's worth. Now, she got her money's worth in change.
Yep. Sydney Adder with that foul, her second for Adena. First team foul in this third quarter.
Fairfield puts it in play. Donnelly has it, and it'll come to Miller in the backcourt. Miller quickly ahead. Works against the defense, goes off the left side. Dribbles around top. And left side back over here to Hale. Now to Quickle, far right side to Clark. And the good thing about Fairfield right now is they're not intimidated.
You're exactly right. They're playing right with them.
As Quickle step through up and in, and Fairfield takes the lead, 25-24 with 5:47 to go in our third quarter. Fairfield up by 1.
Put a little smile on a couple of girls out there playing's faces with that basket.
As a head off the left side to Williams. Now dribbling in off the left side for a shot up and in. It was Halcomb.
It gives her 7 now on the night.
And Adena retakes this lead, 26-25, but going the other way. Clark puts it up and in, and she answers back, make it 27-26. As Fairfield retakes the lead.
Clark with 8 for the Lady Lions.
Yes, back we go again. Fairfield with the basketball. Donnelly driving in around. Williams up and in. 29-26. We've got timeout on the floor. Adena, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
(29-26) is the score. Fairfield up by 3 with 4:57 to go in our third quarter. Excuse me. Adena called a timeout there. They're bothered, aren't they, Phil?
Yes, they are. I don't think they know what's hit them right at the moment.
Williams brings the ball down the floor for Adena. She'll dribble right side, feeds it left side to Garrison, working against Donnelly. Bounce pass back to Williams again. Williams finds Garrison on a cut through underneath. Shot up, partially blocked underneath by Hale, I believe, but it's back up and in and one.
Foul's going to be on Cassie Miller. That's going to be her first. Team second for Fairfield.
Join us before each game as we bring you the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. That's presented by Southern Hills Community Bank, featuring 8 locations throughout Adams, Brown, and Highland County. The foul shot was good. The game is tied now at 29 all with 4:40 to go. And as a takeaway, Williams has it, but it's taken right back away. Turnover again. Driving in left side, Hale, she's fouled. She'll shoot 2 foul shots.
Foul's going to be on J.C. Smith. That's going to be her second foul. Second team foul also in this half for the Lady Warriors from Adena.
4:31 to go in our third quarter, as again the score is tied at 29 all. At the foul line, Hale, she misses the first foul shot. She'll get another. Isabel Hale, 5'1" freshman.
I say she's the smallest person that's been on the floor tonight.
And she hits a foul shot, puts her team up by 1 now, 30-29. 4:29 to go in our third quarter.
She's been up.
Go ahead.
She's been up among the horses several times on her shots.
Smith, far left side to Halcomb for a 3. Nope, rebound backside Clark. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Fairfield with the ball. Now they can slow it down a little bit. And the old saying, rest on offense, work on defense. They can catch their breath a little bit. Hale dribbles around. And a takeaway. Can't rest that much. Williams driving ahead. Shot up and in.
Kiera Williams now with 8 for Adena.
3:52 to go is coming back. Donnelly tries to answer. She cannot. Garrison has that out off the wing. Dribbling around. Very few people here from Adena as the ball almost taken away. And the crowd that is here from Adena, they are very, very quiet right now.
Henninger in for Fairfield, number 10. 15, Corrine Day in for Adena.
And it'll come now there to Halcomb. Now to Garrison, back out to Halcomb, back to Garrison again. She tries to back in the defense. It's kicked by Donnelly. That'll just stop the play. It's time for that scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union, the tax professionals. And the score is 31-30. Adena up by 1 with 3:27 to go in our third quarter. Swings it right side. Quick 3-shot up and in. Garrison, she was standing wide open and she hurts them. Make it 34-30. They're back up by 4 now. Now Clark off the elbow, tries to answer. Nope, but rebound back out to Quickle for a putback. It's up and in. 34-32. It's a 2-point ball game. Adena leads.
Quickle with 9.
Halcomb dribbling around off the wing. And then over there again to Garrison. Back out again to Smith. Smith a little jab step, then takes it and feeds it back to Williams. Back to Garrison. Now Halcomb inside to go to Williams. Shot up, no good. Rebound underneath. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be, I thought it might be off a Day. It was not. It'll be off Fairfield.
Don, about halfway through that second quarter, Adena quit working the ball inside, and it's mostly because of the defense, but Everything's a 3 right now for them.
Yes, Garrison with a 3-shot. Good point taken. Straight out top. She misses it. Rebound down Miller. Ahead left side. And I mentioned this, Phil, as Clark bounce pass to Donnelly for a 3-shot. Nope. Rebound down underneath. We'll go back the other way to Halcomb. Halcomb dribbles ahead. Off the right side into the paint. Bounce pass far right side Williams. Now to Smith out top. But I mentioned this before. Fairfield outsized at every position right now by Adena. And it's not bothering them in the least. As dribbling right side, Garrison shot up and in. 36-32. Fairfield out ahead to Clark. Clark's shot up off the right side and in. Make it 36-34 as Fairfield answers. Both teams, I believe, getting a little tired. The pace has been really frenetic.
You watch a couple of the Adena people, you can see them really gasping for air.
Halcomb drives in and again, unmolested. We've got timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, as again it's the Fairfield Lady Lions taking on Adena from here at Hillsboro High School. Once again, I am Don Bowles along with Mr. Phil Ronimus. As Fairfield with the ball, a takeaway off a turnover by Adena. Clark up and in. We're tied, back to a 2-point ball game. Again, 34-32 as out of bounds it goes, and another turnover. Fairfield gets it back.
Clark with 12. She has 6 in this third quarter. In for Adena, we have Caroline Corcoran and Cameron Sowers returning to the lineup as well. Still full court man-to-man by Adena.
Yes, now Miller in the backcourt. In trouble, goes to Donnelly. Donnelly quickly dribbles it ahead. Off the right side, goes there back to Clark. And back out top to Quickle. Quickle backs into the defense in the paint for a shot up and in. We're tied again at 38 all.
Quickle with 11 for the Lady Lions.
Williams with the ball now for the Adena Lady Warriors. You can hear the Fairfield fans on the opposite side. Bounce pass, they go back outside to Garrison. Garrison shot up, nope, rebound back down. It'll be in the hands of Sowers. And what do we have, a foul, I guess, against Fairfield?
I believe so. Foul will be on Cassie Miller. That's going to be her second, both here in this third quarter. At the line, Cameron Sowers for 2.
As she puts the ball, a foul shot up, and nope, she misses it.
Back in for Fairfield, number 2, Isabel Hale, replacing Kelsey Clark.
We're tied at 38 all. Sowers can put them back ahead, and she does. 39-38. 46 seconds to go, third quarter. Miller back out top with the ball. Thought about loading a long 3. That was probably a good move, pulling it back down. Go for a little bigger high percentage shot. Donnelly had to chase down a loose pass, and we'll get a foul.
Foul's going to be on Kiera Williams. That's going to be her first. Team's third here in this third quarter for Adena.
Donnelly will put the ball in play right here in front of us. Yeah, she'll go outside out there to Miller, but it's taken away. Garrison goes back the other way. Garrison, and a shot by Williams as off of a bounce pass to the right side. She's fouled. Stick around after the final buzzers. We wrap up the game with stats, comments, and more with the Williamson Trucking post-game show.
Foul's going to be on Faith Donnelly, her second. At the line, Kiera Williams, 0 for 2 so far tonight.
We have another game yet to come tonight here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. That's White Oak versus Paint Valley. White Oak versus Paint Valley. And again, if you've not checked out Good Guys Radio TV, just go to goodguysradiotv.com. You can, as the foul shot's missed. And so it's 39-38. The score remains Adena up by 1. She missed both foul shots. Miller off the left side. Challenge goes to Quickle. Quickle goes right side. Donnelly, good chase with the basketball. Picks it back up, back out to Quickle. And a ball knocked away. And a scramble on the floor. Williams has it back out. What hustle out ahead to Henninger. Now shot on the buzzer. No, will end the quarter. 39-38 Adena. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking on a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shaq Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
RoofX is a family-owned and operated business that brings decades of industry experience, family values, and a customer-first approach to everything they do. When you work with RoofX, you're not just a customer, you're part of the family. RoofX offers roof repairs, maintenance and replacement, seamless gutters, storm damage restoration, and more. Contact RoofX, your local roofing experts, at 937-509-8085 or visit roofxusa.com.
Again to Adder. Several substitutions out there. Halcomb for a shot up off the glass. Nope. Rebound Heminger. Out there, but the ball's knocked away. Adder comes back with it. Not a good look for either team that time. Fairfield cannot afford to give up the basketball like that. Adder for a 3-shot. No. Rebound fought for, and it'll be Fairfield ball. Good look for Fairfield. Out there for Adena. It's Adder as well as Sowers, along with Garrison and Halcomb. For Fairfield, it's the same ones that ended the quarter. Miller, as well as Clark. Clark, a little quick shot, no. Rebound down underneath, and Adder ends up with it. But it's Heminger, Clark, Quickle, Donnelly, and Miller for Fairfield. They head off the left side. It's Garrison. Garrison goes inside, turnaround jumper. Nope, we'll have a foul against Fairfield.
Foul's going to be in Vivian Henninger, her first, team's first here in this fourth and final quarter.
Again, stay tuned for the Williamson Trucking postgame show. That's Williamson Trucking, just south of Leesburg, north of Hillsboro. And, of course, we'll have our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to Coach Jennifer Blue. And we will also name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game.
Coming back in for the Lady Lions, Isabel Hale, replacing Henninger. Halcomb made that first one.
Okay, 40-38 is the score. It is Adena up now by 3, make it 41-38 as she hit the second foul shot. Now, Fairfield just needs to keep doing what they've been doing. Clark back out to to Miller. They won that third quarter 17-15. As a shot by Quickle for 3. No. Rebound back down. Out it comes there to Corcoran. Dribbling ahead now, Sowers. Sowers under pressure. Loses the ball away, but they'll say it was off Fairfield. You know, you can listen to C103 anyplace, anytime. Just download our app. Or you can go to your Alexa and say, hey, Alexa, play C103 Country. She'll turn it right on for you. Corcoran inbounds it to Garrison, who they've paid a lot more attention to here in this half. Back out, they'll go back over, but they let her stand and shoot that time, but she missed the shot. Sowers back off the right side to Halcomb. She'll put it up and in.
Halcomb now with 13 on the evening for the Lady Warriors.
43-38 to score. Back out, Quickle has it now. 6:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Hale almost taken away. Instead, there'll be a foul called.
Foul's going to be on Sydney Adder. That's going to be her third. That will be the first team foul for Adena here in this fourth quarter.
Fairfield will put the ball in play right here in front of us.
And for Adena, we have Kiara Williams, J.C. Smith, and Corrine Day back in.
As in it comes, it's knocked away. Who's going to end up with it? Fairfield. Donnelly chases it down. Good hustle on the part of Faith Donnelly. Donnelly dribbles into the paint, takes it all the way, kicks it back out to Clark for a 3. Get in there. It does!
Kelsey Clark with her first 3 of the night with that 3 from the left side.
43-41. We're back to a 2-point ball game. 5:35 to go in regulation. Garrison out off the wing. Now to Halcomb. Halcomb dribbling around. They'll dish it there to Smith. Smith back again to Day this time. As Garrison has it, she tries to go inside to Day. Instead, out of bounds it goes, and Fairfield will get it back.
Corrine Day not ready for that pass from the other offensive player that time.
We'll honor one outstanding athlete as the Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union Seaman player of the game right after the final buzzer. Once again, Paul Brown and his staff in West Union. The McFarland family in Seaman is nice hustle there on the part of Quickle. Gets it to Clark for a shot. Nope, but it's stick back off the right side. Donnelly up and in. We're tied, 43 all.
Faith Donnelly with 16 now for the Lady Lions.
4:46 to go in our fourth and final quarter. Smith off the right side, bounce ahead, and we'll get a kick. It's okay, it disrupts the rhythm of the play. That's a good thing. And we've got timeout Fairfield. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
That scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. The score? It's tied, 43 all. Fairfield versus Adena. So referees check with us. Players on the floor. We're all ready to go, aren't we, Phil?
Yes, we are.
Adena will put the ball in play now.
Mr. Throckmorton must have sweated on the ball while he was waiting.
You know, the officials have done a nice job tonight. Garrison drives in off the right side, challenge, shot up, misses it. Oh, but we've got an and one on the putback. 45-43 then the score as Adena retakes the lead.
Fouls on Cassie Miller, that's her third. Garrison with 17 before these foul shots for the Adena Warriors.
Once again, next game up, Paint Valley Bearcats will take on the White Oak Lady Cats. Garrison from the foul line hits the foul shot to complete the three-point play. The score now 46-43. Adena with the lead. Adena, a number 4 seed. As Donnelly dribbles out, gets it finally to Clark. Clark dribbles left side, looking. Some of the fans didn't like that, did they?
I think she had a double dribble myself.
Okay, but it's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
They miss one here, miss one there. As long as it's even. Clark with a 3-shot. No, I thought that'd go down too, but Donnelly on a rebound. Back over to Clark. Clark, I don't think she thought she'd get that back. Hale for a 3. Nope, rebound backside. Down it comes to Halcomb. Adena with the ball. 3-shot going the other way. No. Rebound fought for. Day had it. And instead we'll get a foul against Fairfield. Day towers, and I mean towers above Fairfield's players. They've got Day at a 6-foot freshman. She's at least 6 foot.
Easy.
And Clark, the tallest player on Fairfield's team, is only 5'9", so Clark's giving up at least 4 inches. I would say more than that.
Back in for Fairfield 20, Vivian Henniger, replacing number 2, Isabel Hale, who the foul was on.
47-43 now. It's a 4-point ball game. Day dribbles the ball a couple times, settles in, and hits the foul shot. Biggest lead of the fourth quarter now, 48-43. Adena by 5. Right side Miller. Miller goes to Donnelly. Donnelly back over again to Miller. Back out once again to Quickle. Quickle dribbles around, finally goes back over again to Clark. Clark backs into the defense and has to get rid of the ball and does to Miller. Miller dribbles in right side, back out to Quickle. Shot blocked though, back out will come to Quickle. Quickle drives in, shot and missed. Rebound backside Donnelly, turnaround jumper. She's fouled, she'll shoot foul shots. And that's what we're looking for, folks. Fairfield stays with it and they get the foul shots.
Fouls on 15, Corrine Day. That's going to be her first.
3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in our fourth and final quarter. The score is 48-43. Adena, but Faith Donnelly hits the first one. 48-44 now. Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. She hits both of them, make it 48-45. It's a one-possession game now with 3 minutes to go. Adena with the ball in the lead. Garrison back over to Halcomb. Halcomb at the elbow. Goes back out there to Sowers. Now to Williams. Off the screen, back over again to Halcomb. Bounce pass back out to Sowers. Okay, looks like they're going to try to sit on the ball a bit as dribbling in right side. Sowers shot up and in. Just as I say that, they decide to score. 50-45, we're back to a 5-point ball game. Adena leads.
Sowers' first actual field goal of the game. She's 2 for 4 from the foul line.
Clark at the elbow, picks the ball up and goes there now to Quickle to Clark. Clark goes inside, shot up, nope, rebound back down, Williams. Adena. Now Fairfield needs a stop here. We're down to 2:09 to go as the ball knocked away. Williams has it back. Bounce pass far right side, back over to Sowers. Sowers for a scoop shot, nope. And we'll get a foul called against Fairfield.
Foul's going to be on 21, Kelsey Clark. That's going to be her 4th. A little push of Sowers as she went by her for that shot.
1 minute, 59 seconds to go in our ball game. At the foul line, Cameron Sowers. She hits the first foul shot.
Coming in for Adena, 25, Sydney Adder returning, replacing Corrine Day.
51-45 the score. Sowers again at the foul line. Makes a foul shot. Boy, that rolled around 2 or 3 times.
Yes, it did.
52-45. Now, Fairfield really needs some points here. Minute 56 to go. Game's not over by any means, but it gets rather dicey under 2 minutes. Donnelly off the screen, feeds it there to Clark. 3-shot up and in. Kelsey Clark buries the 3. 52-48.
Clark with her second 3 in this fourth quarter.
Now let's get a stop and get another one. Sowers, skip pass over to Adder. Adder almost out the midcourt, working against Clark. And we're going to travel in a turnover. It'll be Fairfield basketball.
Warriors too worried listening to the coach, which was not a bad thing, but they were all discombobulated as far as what they were supposed to be doing.
Fairfield puts the ball in play, trailing by 4 in the backcourt. It comes there to Miller. Miller dribbles ahead right side in the paint, and we'll get what a foul. She'll shoot 2 foul shots. Minute 16 to go, and that's what we want. We want them to score with the clock stopped.
Foul's going to be on Cameron Sowers. That's going to be her first foul, 13th foul.
Let me remind you, this broadcast is for the private use of the C103 audience. And the use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of C103 is prohibited. First foul shot, no good. She'll get another. She makes this one, it'll still be a 1-possession game. And the foul shot's up, and we've got timeout on the floor. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Court. Adena with the basketball. They get it to the front court. Adder has it. They lead by 3. 52-49, 107 to go in the ball game. Garrison has it out top now. Now skip pass left side down to Sowers. Sowers dribbles the paint, bounce pass to the right side to Williams. Now back out to Garrison. Fairfield's got him clear out to the midcourt. Garrison dribbles back into the defense. Down to 47 seconds. Ball almost lost away. Out to Williams. They want Williams to have the ball. I think Fairfield wants that foul to go that way. Garrison dribbles around route side, fields it to Williams, back out to Halcomb. We're down to 32 seconds. And now back out to Garrison, down to 24 seconds, and we'll finally get a foul.
Foul's going to be on Faith Donnelly.
And that's probably not who we wanted to have at the foul line.
No.
I should remind you, this broadcast is for the private use of the C103 audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of C103 is prohibited. Garrison at the foul line. She'll get 2. Her team up by 3. She makes the first. 53-49.
One thing I noticed when she was being closely guarded there, she looked at the referee and she was mouthing what his count was, so she knew when to dribble or pick it back up again. Never seen that before. But that was good that she did that as far as.
And she makes both of them. 54-49. Now Fairfield has 2 possessions. They need 2 baskets. Donnelly swings it right side over there to Miller. We're down to 17 seconds. Back out to Donnelly. Donnelly for a 3-shot. It's up. No. Rebound tipped around. We'll get a foul off of the rebound. And we'll go. Yes, it'll be a shooting foul. We'll go back the other way.
That's going to be on Henninger. That's going to be her third.
10.6 seconds to go, and it's 54-49. Still a 2-possession game if she hits only one of these. At the foul line, Sydney Adder, 5'7" senior. She makes the first. 55-49 now. Second foul shot. She makes it. 56-49.
Adder with 7 for Adena.
Donnelly quickly ahead. 8 seconds to go. Donnelly drives the length of the floor, puts a shot up. Nope. Garrison on the rebound, and that's the ball game. Nope. They're going to call a whistle and a foul. I don't know why they did that. 2.8 seconds to go. They called a foul. We'll go the other way.
Fouls on Faith Donnelly, her fourth.
Garrison at the foul line. She hit 2 the last time. This score is not going to represent this ball game. This is such an unfair score when you see it. 57-49. This game was much closer than a 9-point ball game, which is what it very easily could become here. And Garrison hits a foul shot, and it is. 58-49 now the score.
Isabel
Faith Donnelly gets to leave. So a huge round of applause from the Fairfield faithful. What a game she had. And what a career she's had. The only senior on this ball club, Faith Donnelly, leaves the ball game. The final score, 58-49. It is Adena knocking off Fairfield, but I'll tell you what, Fairfield did not go easy. What a nice game by Fairfield. We'll be talking to Coach Jennifer Love and much more after, as we begin now our Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release. And
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As I said a few moments ago, if you were here to listen, what a misleading score this is. Final score 58-49. It's Adena knocking off Fairfield as Fairfield drops to 9-15. Of course, they finished third in the SHAC in Division II. What a nice season for a team that struggled with some injuries and other challenges. But Adena, they're the number 4 seed. They improved their record to 21-2. And these two teams back on November 22nd played each other, and Adena defeated Fairfield 53-19. That's right, 53-19. 34 points is what they beat them by. And in this ball game, with less than 2 minutes to go, the score was 53-49, actually 52-49 with a little over 2 minutes to go. It was a 3-point ball game. In the first quarter, Phil and I talked about it. Fairfield and Adena both struggled taking care of the basketball. Oh my goodness, it was just turnover after turnover after turnover. But Adena, the bigger ball club, it began to look like they were going to will their way as they led 14-8 at the first quarter break. In the second quarter, though, Fairfield said, nope, we're not going to take that, as they outscored Adena 13-10 and pulled to within 3 at halftime. The score 24-21. With 5:47 to go in our third quarter, Fairfield took the first lead of the ball game. They led 25-24. Adena answered back, led 26-25. Fairfield led 27-26. And then it was tied with 4:42 to go in the third quarter. And again, Fairfield led back and Adena led back. And we ended the third quarter, Adena leading by 1, 39-38, as Fairfield won that quarter as well, but they won it by 2, 17-15. In the fourth and final quarter, Fairfield tied the score with 4:46 to go at 43 all. And then with 4:32 to go, Adena took the lead 45-43, and they were to take it the final time and keep it for the balance of the ball game. As Fairfield again continued to fight back. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Several times it was a single possession game, and the last time, of course, it was 52-49 as Fairfield was within 3. But at that point, Fairfield did what they had to do, which was started fouling to try to get the ball back. And, of course, there was gratuitous points scored there in the last few seconds of the game, making the margin finally a 9-point game, as it's Fairfield taking it on the chin. But my goodness, did they leave? Should be very proud of themselves. I'm sure they are. Very, very proud of themselves in a tough, tough loss against a very, very, very good number 4 seed, Adena. Up next this evening, here from Hillsborough High School, it's White Oak taking on the Painton Valley Bearcats. We will have that, but we've got more things to do here at Hillsborough High School. I'm going to take another break. We have our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to Jennifer Love. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, and then, of course, we'll switch gears and we'll move over to the White Oak game. But first this, as we continue the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up for the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking on a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shack Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, head coach Jennifer Love with the Fairfield Lady Lions. And folks, I'm going to say it. I have not said it yet, Jennifer. I'm going to say it with you here. This is one of the biggest turnarounds I've seen in the ball club. You lost to this ball club 53-19 back on November 22nd. And I think it's safe to say probably most of the people in this gym thought it was going to be an ugly ball game that you were going to lose. Your team came back and you gave Adena absolutely everything they could take. What was the difference?
Well, we started out with them. We actually they had got a running clock on us in that first game. That's how ugly that first game was. But the girls were shell-shocked. You know, they're a very senior-laden team. You know, they start 3 seniors. They have 4 on the floor a lot of times. We were just like shell-shocked in that first game. We knew that wasn't really us, and that we could battle and hang with them. And my girls believed today. We believed yesterday in practice, and that's what it takes. That's the first step. You know, they have to have faith that they can win the game, and we did. We just fell short there at the end.
You were outsized at every position. But you absolutely were not out-hustled. Your kids outworked those kids all 4 quarters.
They did, and Adena was even grasping for air there a couple different times, and I just kept telling my girls, push it, take it to them. We got to want it, and that's what I told them from the start. I said we need to out-hustle, outwork, and have the heart. And those girls left everything on the floor tonight. I can't give that to them at all. They worked their butts off. And I told them, look how much we improved in 3 months. Imagine what we can do in 9.
Well,
so to start the season for next year. Well,
and you have a team with only 1 senior in the ball club, but everybody else that touched the floor tonight grew up tonight, didn't they?
They did. A lot of them, this is their first varsity experience. So this is their first yeah, you know what I mean. Action. Can't speak, sorry. Even Kelsey as a junior, she was out last year with an ACL, so she never saw any tournament action either. I think Cass and Faith were the only 2 that had ever been in this position. So that's going to be huge for us going forward now that we have some of that, experience and stuff like that to grow on here for the upcoming months.
Well, and they learned that they can win with hustle.
Yep.
And they learned that they can win with determination and defense.
Yep, and that's what it takes a lot of times. I tell the girls all the time, defense doesn't take talent, it takes heart. Just like boxing out doesn't take talent, it takes heart. And it's like, who wants it more? And tonight, we wanted it more. We just, like I said, we just fell short there.
Okay, that said, you have 1 senior in the ball club. Oh my goodness! What a nice player! What a piece of your ball club. You're gonna lose a big piece, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean we have 1, but we have a huge one.
Faith leads the team in scoring. Leads the team on the floor. I don't know, you don't get to see in practice and the like, but I have to assume she leads the team in lots of other ways. But she's going to be tough to replace.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
She will. She's a great kid. She gives 110%. She has a motor like no other. She wants it so bad. And that's what we told the girls in there, that she said, this is her senior year, and I told them how fast it goes. And, like I told the freshmen, they're no longer freshmen. They're now sophomores. The season's
absolutely.
Over. So they got 3 more years. And
well,
she's just a fantastic kid. She leads us in everything. She's a hilarious, wonderful student. You couldn't ask for a much better leader for these girls to look up to.
Final thing, Jennifer, you think the kids can truly take this to heart, have a good summer, have a good off season, and come back and your team be better next year?
I think so. Just by being in that locker room, I see hunger in their eyes. And, Fairfield's not used to losing. So we don't like it very much. I know my coaching staff doesn't like it very much. So we're going to work their butts off this summer. And I know they're ready to come in and get going. But as soon as we get this 30 days that we have to for high school, we will be back in the gym and we'll be grinding for next year.
Coach, Congratulations.
Thank
Fun
you.
watching your ball. That's as much fun to watch games I've seen in a long time.
Thanks.
Head coach Jennifer Love joins us with the
Blue.
what did I say?
I'm not. I love you too.
Jennifer Blue. Where is there a Jennifer Love?
I don't know. I'm sure there is somewhere.
Maybe you should think about changing your name. What
Okay.
about that? Jennifer Blue. I think I introduced you that way.
You did. I was just letting you go.
I've got too many coaches. No, I don't. No, I don't. No excuse.
Thanks.
Jennifer Blue joins us here at the Fairfield Lady Lions. Good luck this summer, Coach.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next year.
All right. Sounds good.
Right.
Thank you guys for everything you do.
Jennifer Blue with the Fairfield Lady Lions. We will take a quick break. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and oh, he drains it!
Right side, he pulls up to the 3, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes!
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for Shaq Sports, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
RoofX is a family-owned and operated business that brings decades of industry experience, family values, and a customer-first approach to everything they do. When you work with RoofX, you're not just a customer, you're part of the family. RoofX offers roof repairs, maintenance and replacement, seamless gutters, storm damage restoration, and more. Contact RoofX, your local roofing experts, at 937-509-8085 or visit roofxusa.com. ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Willie & Son Trucking postgame show, and now here is, once again, Mr. Phil Ronimus with individual team stats for both ball clubs.
Like Don said, this was a great game. We didn't know what to expect coming up here for that last game, but very nice game. Fairfield only had 5 ladies get in the scoring column, but gee whiz, the 3 out of those 5 carried the bulk of the scoring and were in double figures. We had Isabel Hale with a single point. She was 1 for 1 from the foul line. Cassie Miller 1 for 1 from the foul line with 1. And then we had Riley Quickle with 11. She had 6 of those in that third quarter when Fairfield made their move and got ahead for a while. We had Faith Donnelly then with 18. She was 4 for 4 from the foul line, 14 from the field, so 7 twos. And then Kelsey Clark with 18 in the game. She had 2 threes in that fourth and final quarter. The third quarter was the Lady Lions' big quarter. They had 8 field goals from inside the paint to take the lead there off and on in that third quarter. Overall, from outside the arc, Fairfield was only 3 for 17, 17.7%. Inside the arc for the game, 17 for 31, 54.8%. Overall, 20 for 48, 41.7%. 6 for 10 from the foul line overall, 60%, which is right at their season average from the foul line. They ended up with 21 turnovers. Like I had said there at halftime, they had 15 in that first half, ended up with only 6 there in the second half for their total of 49 points. For the Adena Lady Warriors, who were victorious over Fairfield by a score of 58-49, we had 6 players in the scoring column. Kiera Williams with 8. She was 0 for 4 from the foul line. Cameron Sowers with 6 points. She was 4 for 6 from the foul line, a single 2-point goal. Corrine Day, 2 for 2 from the foul line with 2. Sydney Adder with a single 3 in the first quarter, a single 2 in the second quarter for 5, and then she was 2 for 2 from the foul line. And then in double figures, we had Marley Halcomb. She had 11 from the field. She had a single three-point goal in that second quarter. She was 2 for 2 from the foul line, and leading all scorers with 22 was Emma Garrison with 22. She had 16 from the field, including 2 threes, and she was perfect from the foul line with 6 points from the foul line. Now, here's where foul shooting is important. They were 15 for 18, or they actually in that last quarter, they were 13 for 13 when the game was on the line, 13 for 13. And up to that point in time, they'd only shot 25% in the first quarter and only 2 for 5, 40% in that third quarter. Overall, with Adena ended up 4 for 22 from beyond the arc, 18.2%, 14 for 23, 60.9%. Overall, 18 for 45 for 40%. So they actually got off 3 fewer shots than Fairfield did in this game. They ended up being 16 for 22 from the foul line, 72.7%. And they ended up with 1 more turnover than Fairfield. They ended up with 22. They had 7 in the second half. They had 15 in that first half. So again here at Hillsborough High School, it is the Adena Lady Warriors victorious over the Fairfield Lady Lions by a score of 58-49.
And I'm going to make your job really easy, Phil. We are going to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. We always name the seniors when they bow out, unless guess what? It's pretty simple, because one hard-working, heart of a ball club, co-leading scorer tonight. Pretty simple, wasn't it?
Yes. It was great to see her play. Like I said, these girls played well inside. They were not afraid to get down and get dirty on the floor, and by that I don't mean dirty. They went after every loose ball, and there was 2 or 3 of them going after every loose ball. So that was great to see that.
Fun to watch, fun game. Sorry to say they came up short, but one of the more enjoyable games, one of the more entertaining games I have had the pleasure of doing this year. You need to go back and watch this. If you didn't get to watch it, or you watched it and didn't get to see all of it, whatever, go to goodguysradiotv.com and you can watch this game again. And these kids deserve your attention. Watch them as they play a very, very good number 4 seed. And Fairfield, a number 21 seed, should have been a blowout based upon earlier the season, but it wasn't. Fairfield Lady Lions do come up on the short side, but it was only slightly. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. We now begin the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show for our next game. White Oak taking on Paint Valley as we conclude our Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. Once again, it was Fairfield losing the ball game, 58-49. Faith Donlin, our Snappy Tomato Pizza C1 player of the game. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.